and we're going to teach you about waxes today.
Waxes are a subgroup of simple lipids. To better understand waxes, we are first going to discuss the classification of lipids. Lipids are biomolecules that are water insoluble. Lipids are used for cell membrane components, energy storage, insulation, and hormones. Several classes of lipids are fatty acids, triglycerols, wax esters, phospholipids, and sphingolipids. But today we're going to focus on waxes. Waxes are hydrophobic esters produced by combining fatty acids with long-chain alcohols. Fatty acids and alcohols are combined by the esterification reaction. I will teach you this reaction next. The esterification reaction starts with a carboxylic acid that reacts with alcohol. This reaction creates an ester and water. The water comes from an OH from the carboxylic acid and an H from the alcohol. The basic structure of a wax is a fatty acid bound to an alcohol. A fatty acid is a carboxylic acid with 12 to 20 carbon atoms. To distinguish an ester from a wax, the alcohol must be a long-chain alcohol.
Now we're going to introduce the real-world examples of waxes. A number of waxes are produced commercially in large amounts for use in cosmetics, lubricants, polishes, surface coatings, inks, and many other applications. But there's actually give you the short examples. Like first one is beeswax, and second one jojoba wax, and third carnauba wax, and the last one is wool wax, which is called lanolin. But today we're going to concentrate looking at jojoba wax. Jojoba is a type of an ester which is made up of long-chain alcohols, typically 40 or 42 carbon atoms, and we define this as a wax. Jojoba oil is chemically different from other oils because it is composed of an esters, linkages of a straight-chain alcohol and a fatty acid, rather than the typical triglycerides. As I mentioned earlier, there are a couple different types of waxes besides jojoba wax. I'm going to briefly introduce them to you right now. First, carnauba wax. Carnauba wax consists of fatty acid esters, fatty alcohols, acids, and hydrocarbons. Carnauba wax is an ingredient in many foods and household products. As you see right now, the one of the example will be the car wax. Next, beeswax. The beeswax is a product made from the honeycomb of the honeybee and other bees. The glands under the abdomen of bees secrete a wax, which they use to construct the honeycomb. The wax is recovered as a byproduct when the honey is harvested and refined. It contains a high proportion of wax esters. The hydrocarbon content is highly variable. The last, ool wax. The ool wax is coming from the ship. The ship's the only source of lanolin. We call ool wax as lanolin as well. The lanolin is made up of wax esters, fatty acids, and other organic compounds. It is solid at room temperature and melts at 100 to 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Lanolin oil derives from lanolin, but is a liquid at room and body temperature. Lanolin oil softs in the skin and is a good humectant, making it ideal for use in skin and hair products.